Dude, I really want to get one of those signs for my bathroom. It looks like a Google like review page, and it's like 10 out of 10 would poop here again. I'm Seth,
And I'm Drew,
and this is
Nerd feeding the nerd.
I wasn't like a beer sneaker when I was a kid,
nah.
except when I was in high school. I remember I was working at a restaurant at the time, and there was this party. It was all the seniors were getting together. They called it Crunk Fest. And essentially, the whole concept was everyone was just going to get completely riggedy wrecked, son. That was the whole idea.
Mm.
And it was BYOB. So as a kid, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, my dad was the kind of guy that like counted his beers. And my stepdad was more of a wine and scotch guy. And that's way too heavy for like a kid.
Yeah.
And also hard to sneak. So at my job, worked at the restaurant. I went into the walk-in cooler and snagged a bunch of beers, dude. Like just a backpack full of beers. And I showed up to this party. It was New Belgium. It was Fat Tire and other New Belgium beers. I was the classiest 15-year-old
Wow.
with alcohol, dude. Like,
Was it in like a 22-ounce bottle? Was it like a
no.
bomber?
It was the 6-pack bottles. Like that was the like it was the old art look. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Oh,
it,
yeah.
It was great, dude. It was just friggin'. It was so great.
Here's one for you. Some of y'all never learned classical literature from a dog, and it shows.
Oh, Wishbone, bro.
Yeah, dude, I
That's what's
loved
up, man.
that show.
I love me some Wishbone.
What kind of dog was that?
I no idea.
I don't either, but I always wanted a dog like that. We always had like mutts. We never had, designer dogs like Wishbone.
I did have a designer dog. It was a toy poodle. When I was a kid, I think its name was Jesse. We named it after Jesse Katsopoulos or whatever from Full House. Whatever the hell his last name
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, it was a she. So her name was Jessie, and so spastic, dude, like spastic, crazy. And every time she went to the vet, like she would like freak out in any kind of dog carrier. So one of us had to carry her, and I was the only one that she would calm down for. Like she was my mom got her because she had a toy poodle when she was like in college named Pepper, and just the best dog in the world. So she got the toy poodle hoping it would be just as cool. Nah, dog, it was spastic. But it ended up being my dog, dude. Like, and I loved Jessie, man. Like she was fantastic. I loved her. I love dogs. I love animals. And
how did you become a cat person though? If you were a dog kid?
Oh God, is that gonna hurt? No. So when I like, I guess it was sort of like high school age or whatever. My mom, when she moved into like a house with my stepdad, it was an old house. We lived on like an acre or whatever. There was a cat, like a stray. It wasn't a stray. It was the neighbor's cat, but it was an outdoor cat, and it was just like it would just hang out. You know what I mean? Like, how do I grab you?
Whoa.
No.
Just squeeze, buddy.
Yeah. Is it what? What am I doing? I want to hold you. I want to throw you. That's what I want to do. How do I throw? I guess I'll just, stupid, whatever. Anyway, so that cat's name was Spanky, and it was a calico, I guess, is like tortoiseshell, because it had like a bunch of different like spots and stuff. Such a cutie, dude, and like we had like this little back porch, like a veranda, if you will, and I would sit on this little wicker chair, and Spanky would come up and just like plop in my lap, and I would pet her for hours, dude. It was so cute, and at that point, I started to love cats. I still love dogs, dude. I would love to have a dog, dude. I would love to have a dog that like travels with me.
You should do it.
Well, I've put my name on a list for one of those like retired police dogs, the German Shepherds or whatever. Because the thing is, like, first of all, they're trained. Second of all, I want them to be in my car with me at all times, and I think a dog like that would fare better than any other like regular dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you're like driving and somebody's smoking a J and it just like jumps out of your car and takes off running.
Yeah, exactly. Which that would be a bummer. I mean, that would not be great. Because I don't want my dog going anywhere. But
I really want
fuse.
I want a greyhound. I want an ex-race dog,
Okay.
and it's really easy to get them. Like they're just I hate to say it, they're just throwing those dogs away
I know.
because they can only run for so many years. And but like I say it, like they're not like euthanizing them or anything. Like people
No, but
people
they're-
gladly take them like myself. And we already have 2 dogs, so maybe the next one
Yeah.
will be a greyhound. But then people like bred those like mini greyhounds. I don't even like them.
Yeah,
like the real deal.
they are a little weird in my opinion, but am I gonna make it?
I mean, I like them, but like
Sure.
they're not as good as a regular greyhound, in my humble opinion. I like the big, and they say greyhounds make really great, like, they're chill, like they're couch dogs. Problem
Yeah.
is,
They
can't let
see
'em run.
I was gonna say they see a rabbit, dude. They are gone.
yeah, you can't. They're leashed. They have to be leashed, and I can't bring them out into like big open spaces or whatever.
Yeah, and that's it sucks, dude. I mean, I get it, but it sucks. All right, let me put this down.
Put that rocket in there.
Let me just do this and
Pop,
this.
lock, and drop it.
Pop it and lock it and drop it. And attach, looking good in the neighborhood. Wait, is there any other stuff that I should be looking for, like a treasure chest? I think we're okay. All right, and boop. Let's go.
Wow.
Rocket power.
Ah!
Okay.
We are riders on a mission, action kids in play condition, rocket power.
I think I
Take that.
need. Yeah, grab.
Put 2 rockets on it. Yeah, do it. Do it with your mouth.
Okay, and let's pick it up. And boop. And
Oh, you're gonna need 3.
I'm putting 3 on there because I don't do things half-assed. I mean, I do, but we're going big and we're going home. So, man, I'm trying to get in the track, dude. You know what I mean? Like this is killing my freaking ADHD.
Killing your
dude.
vibe.
Ugh.
There you go. It's not gonna fit, dude.
No. Here we go.
Now you gotta do it.
Fantastic, dude. That was great.
Yeah, that was
10 out of 10 would do again. Like, that's fantastic. That was awesome.
Dude, I really want to get one of those signs for my bathroom. It looks like a Google like review page, and it's like 10 out of 10 would poop here again. I really want that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think having a whiteboard, whatever you want to call it, like having that like in the in your bathroom, like I think that would be great. Like leave a comment so that you can have people go in there and like didn't like the smell of the hand soap. 3 out of 5 stars. Like just whatever. I think that'd be great. Little comment section, little comment cards.
Dude, did you ever have a hit clip?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? It was like that little like music player, and it had like the little tiny like square disc, and you would put it in, and it would play like not the whole song, but
right,
it would play like 30 seconds of the song.
Yeah, I never had that, but I do know what you're talking about. I never got that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, just buy a Walkman,
Yeah, it was stupid. I didn't understand it either, but it was kind of like the precursor to like an iPod, sort of. But it'd be like back streets back, and then it would be over.
Yeah,
and you'd have to hit play again. It wouldn't even loop it, dude.
I know. You gotta loop it, you swoop it, and you pull.
That's how I try to teach my youngest to tie his shoes the other day. Didn't take.
That's all right, man. I don't really tie shoes anymore. I just have, like slip-on loafers for my most of the time shoes. But I still know how to tie whatever. Like, you actually are the one that turned me on to the Fabletics wear or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And
Hey, go to the right there. Something just fell out of the sky.
Dude, I know it's a rock. A rock fell from
Oh.
the sky, and there's nothing about it. Like I could attach it to a weapon, probably. But see, look, it just another one fell out of the sky. Look at that. Look at this. Here we go. Here we go. I just for you.
Attach it to something.
I'm going to attach it to this, and we're gonna travelers.
What were you saying? What were you
Look
saying
at
about
that.
Fabletics?
So I recently got into like the Fabletics wear, and I don't know if I got the wrong size or whatever, but it is a little big on me, so I have to use like the drawstring to like make sure my draws don't fall, you know. But I love the little pocket, like the inside pocket for your phone on your leg or whatever. Dude, that's genius, man. I love that.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Dude, this is a sign of my age. I had the impulse to. I saw a commercial for like it was like an ad or something on the internet for those like Skechers like slip-in shoes that like they have like the rigid heel. And it's like a built-in shoehorn is what it is. And I was like, man, I should get a pair of those. And I was like, no, resist the urge to be old.
Yeah, dude.
Don't do it.
It's fine, you know.
Because once you do, dude, once you pull that trigger, you're never going back, bro. DuckTales, woo! So good. Another show I try to get my kids into, dude. Rescue Rangers wouldn't take. Didn't like it.
I mean, I get it. You know, there's a lot of options out there. Like I understand. You know. But yeah, dude, no, I that's Darkwing Duck is one that I enjoyed, but I could also see like it being hard for kids to get into, even though it is sort of superhero content.
Right. For show. Getting that for show.
Hip. Oh, dude, am I gonna make it? I think I'm gonna make it. I don't know, dude. And it's so cold outside.
Oh man,
fantastic!
Some better clothes.
I know. Well, the thing is, dude, I don't have any freaking money at all, and I could use the kind of infinite money glitch, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that like on camera. You know what I mean? Like that's because that would take just way too freaking long. And
So
Nintendo
might cancel you, bro.
Well, I mean, there's videos on it out there. I mean, if the thing is though, I specifically did not update my copy so that I could still use that glitch. But yeah, man, you know, like
name that movie.
Sir, could I trouble you for a glass of warm milk?
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up.
Okay, is Ben Stiller the one who's saying shut the hell up?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Dang it, dude! I can see his face in my head. Damn it, dude! It's not Happy Gilmore.
It is Happy Gilmore.
It is Happy Gilmore. Oh, dang it!
Yeah, it's Grandma.
Okay,
Grandma.
Okay.
She's in like the old folks' home. Did you know she's still alive and she's gonna be in the sequel?
Hell yeah,
of
dude,
Happy
that's
Gilmore?
Awesome.
Dude, she's got to be 1,000 years old.
Yeah, dude, that is not a movie that I ever really thought I wanted a sequel to. Like I love Happy Gilmore, but in the grand scheme of like crap sequels, I don't know, dude. I think Adam Sandler can do a good job. You know what I mean? Like I'm pulling for him because he does what he wants. He doesn't like bow down to studio stuff. I mean, the dude's made like I don't know 1,000 grown-ups movies, and I haven't seen any of them. But you know, like you know, oh no, I don't know if I can.
I think I've seen the first Grown Ups, but after that, it was like, yeah, sorry, I'm just not anymore
in it. Yeah, dude. Okay, all right. Now we probably have to destroy these. Pick that up. Got to destroy this briar patch, and what is that? Ooh, a pine cone.
Were you a fried bologna kid?
No, I was not a bologna kid. period.
Really? Do you eat bologna now?
I do not. I did have like this is gonna sound so millennial of me. I had like some hipster bologna, where it was like a part of a charcuterie board or whatever, and they're just like, this is our artisanal bologna that we use from dry aged Wagyu or whatever the hell it was, like so bougie and just, but like
Yeah.
the only like weird budget meat that I had was Buddig beef, which Buddig is like the brand of beef.
Oh yeah.
So
I used to call it buddy beef.
oh well, Buddig beef and because we made the shit on a shingle, whatever you want to call it, like cream chip beef. Like that was a struggle meal that we had from time to time.
Struggle meal.
Dang it, dude. What the heck, man? What the heck? Get out of there, bro. Get out of there. You're going to get cooked. And then Braunschweiger, dude. Like that is a thing that I didn't realize that wasn't like people didn't eat Braunschweiger. You know what I mean? Like it was the Oscar Mayer brand with like the yellow plastic wrapper that went around it, dude. So gross to think of now. But because it's just liver, it's like ground up liver.
Right.
Dude, I'd smear that on some saltine crackers.
Schmear.
Schmear it.
Dude,
Helen Schmearin.
I loved pickle loaf.
So, okay. What kind of pickle? Was it sweet pickles or was it like regular pickles? Like
I don't know.
dills?
There's just like you know what I'm talking about,
yeah,
right?
pickle
Like
toast. Yeah, because there's like pimento loaf, olive loaf.
Oh yeah, we just called it pickle loaf. I never asked my mom which kind it was. It was just pickle loaf.
Oh.
And she'd be like, "You want pickle loaf for lunch?" I'd be like, "Yes, I did."
Okay, well, I mean, to each their own, I guess. I think this is the one where I have to like go underground or something stupid. I don't know. I don't remember. There's one that's like cold that I know I'm supposed to do, or maybe I fly or it's something. Whatever.
Bro, what about the Land Before Time movies?
Those
Did you ever get into that?
No, dude, that was not a thing that I got into.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, I didn't watch kids movies when I was a kid. My parents were very selfish in that regard. They were very, you're gonna watch what I like. So I watched like, Golden Girls and Are You Being Served and Faulty Towers and Monty Python and like those were the things that I watched when I was a child.
Yeah.
Those were my kids shows.
That's cool, man. I mean,
I don't think I'm going the right way. I mean, here's the flags.
sweep the leg.
I think these. I don't know, dude. I'm just freaking. I know I got to get up there, get to the town to talk to these bird people. And by the way, the first time I played this, I did not do it in this order. This is the first one that you're supposed to go to. I went to the Gerudo village first.
Right.
That's like the last one you're supposed to go to, dude. I was on the struggle bus for sure, trying to beat old Mothra Mama.
Mothra Mom.
was-
What about Cheetos X's and O's? Is that another? Is that another
Yes.
one for our?
That is a
Smorgasbord.
good one, dude. I love the X's and O's, bros. Only bros knows the X's and O's. I didn't use
see
them
if we
to
can get it.
play X's and O's or TikTok or TikTok. Jesus, tic-tac-toe. I didn't use it for that. But I think the skull and bones, like the bone ones that they have now for Halloween, it's the same thing. It's the same vibe. Like it's a shape. It's cheesy. It's good.
They don't make that one anymore. I can't find it.
Of course not.
No,
Why
no
would
one's
they?
remaking it yet.
That I would see as something that's hard to do, but like I said, they have shapes still from time to time. The Cheeto paws, dude, the paws were my jam. That was more like
The
what I
Cheetos
got
paws.
into. The Cheeto paws, yeah. How the
I gotta see this.
frick?
Oh, paws. You're right.
Paws,
Yeah, yeah,
Paws, yeah.
I do remember those.
F
Do they still
I
have those?
go?
It's saying that they're. It's saying. Dang, dude, you could buy a 7.5 ounce bag from Walmart for $9.27. That is robbery.
Yeah, well, yeah, but when did it expire too? You know what I mean? Like, Is this 90s?
No. This is like they still make it.
Oh.
Dude, they sell at Kroger, they sell a 20-ounce like big tub of paws for
Big tub.
$7.99.
That's cool. I don't really have Kroger where I am. I have
Well,
some.
it says not available. I don't know. It's not an old picture though. It's like as though they've made it in the last few years, and that's cool. I do remember that one.
Yeah, that was fun, dude. Because like that was the beginning of the era of playing with your food, kind of a thing. You know, like string thing and
Oh, dude, the pizza, not fruit by the foot, but like fruit roll up, pizza fruit roll ups. You remember that?
yeah, where like it was like scored or whatever, and you like ripped out the little pizza, and then you put like the toppings or whatever on there. They'd have like a little mushroom shape and a little circle.
Yeah. Yep. So
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
my story around that, I couldn't have been fourth grade maybe, and I'm making my little pizza, and this one of the teachers, little nosy pants, walks by, and she told me that I was playing with my food and took my fruit roll up and threw it in the trash can.
Oh my god, dude, are you serious?
My mom did not take kindly to that, bro.
No way, dude.
She hauled off to the school and she let them have it.
As she should, dude. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it was. And then I forget what happened. Like, dude, also, I don't think I've ever told you this story, but like fruit roll up. I won. There was like this big contest sometime in the 90s where you won a year's supply of fruit roll-ups.
Oh my
God. It was like a golden ticket type thing. And I freaking won, dude. And I'm sure there was multiple winners, but like I legitimately won a year's supply. And I forget how they calculated it, but they sent me like a massive amount of fruit roll-ups.
Hell yeah, dude. See, that's the kind of stuff that like I only believe through Reddit posts exist. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of, because I never, like I won, you know, when they had like Coca-Cola would have the caps where it's like you won a free Sprite or whatever. Like that is the extent of the things that I won as a child. And I entered a lot of stuff, you know.
Dude, a year's supply, nice, but my dentist is crying right now. Dude,
Sure.
all right, 90s fruit roll-up commercial. Hang on. This is it.
That's crazy, dude. I love that, man. I love that for you. Like it's actually I just want you to know that like I feel even cooler as a person knowing that you like actually legitimately won one of those contests. Like,
dude, yeah, and I'm dropping this to you so you can watch this after hours, but this is the commercial from that contest that I won. And it was
So
sick, dude.
cool,
I had
dude.
so many fruit roll-ups, I was never going to eat them all. So I was like the cool kid in class. Like I brought in fruit roll-ups for everybody in class.
hell
one
yeah,
day.
dude.
Yeah, it was sick. Starbucks barista, when I order, you know about the cup sizes?
The cup size is like what? A cup, D cup? What are we talking about?
I don't know. I don't know.
Where am I going? Is this it? Oh, there we go.
No.
There we go. That's it. Skibbity doo bye.
I don't know about a lot, but I do know that.
Bam 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 bam.
Yeah.
Bam 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 bam. Skialpa.
Skibbity toilet, skibbity toilet. Skibbity toilet.
Are your kids into that at all? Like,
Oh yeah, we listen to that. We listen
God.
to. There is a fart version of the Mario theme song. It's. Yeah.
okay,
It's great. It's actually really
I
amazing.
appreciate that. You know,
Yeah. A lot of fart.
appreciate about yous.
Lot of fart theme songs going on in my vehicle.
Fart. Boy, Seth, we sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, folks. Come on, Seth, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When is that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon. But how long is that?
In a little while, man.
But what am I going to do till then?
You can hit the subscribe button so you can stick around for more content, or feel free to watch some of our past stuff,
Don't forget to come back soon.
because we'll be waiting here on
Nerd leading the nerd. What? Nerd leading the nerd.